This next exercise I've decided to include here in the highlights is very tricky. I'm not going to play all of it because it takes quite a bit of practice to do this. I'm just going to show you a little bit, but it's a very interesting exercise. Again, I think it really suggests the idea that 19th century guitarists were arpeggiating chords. Probably not only as performers, but also as composers. I think as composers they had a chord progression in mind, that was in a block. Like something like that, which is a little bit of what's in this example. So they had chord progressions in a block, and then they would add arpeggios to that, and maybe some other little decorations, That's kind of a bit of an example. A saw etude, for example. You could almost play that entirely as block chords and it would work quite well. You could change the arpeggio pattern that saw uses just for fun, for example. Anyway, so let's go to this exercise now. So what I recommend doing is practicing the top stave, the block chords here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I'll stop there and goes to E flat. So it's basically kind of modulating quite quickly. I think it's going around the circle of fifths. So you're going it's going in the circle of fourths. So it's going like anti-clockwise. So you're starting at C, then you're going F, B flat, E flat, A flat, and so on. And then you keep going around so that you get to the sharp keys, and then you have B, E, A, D, G, and so on. So she calls this a preluding exercise. So you do that and you arpeggiate the harmonies. So, for example, 2, 3, 1, 3. She does. Like that. And you're meant to keep the same fingering, so the next one, and then the next one we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we have so it's a really great exercise for shifting and sort of knowing the relationship between broken chords and block chords as well. Really great for your fretboard harmony, really great for learning modulations and fretboard knowledge. Really interesting exercise, very challenging. If you do this from start to finish, it's very challenging. At least for me. I tried to practice it quite a bit, and it would take a lot of practice to get this comfortable. So I hope you enjoy it. If you find this too challenging, I'd suggest just looking at the first line or two, and you'd still get something pretty good out of that. So, thank you.